Welcome to part 7 of the Jurassic Park 2 tutorial. Now we will be looking at Seek and Destroy. So this level is mostly straightforward. There are a couple AI manipulations that we'll be doing. That's kind of the key with this level. There aren't a whole lot of tricks aside from a few AI manipulations. Now when it comes to ammo, it's recommended you save at least, I would say at least 150 of your either tranquilizer or your SMG, and that's just for the ending. That way you can just hold down your automatic rifle and not have to worry about anything. So keep that in mind when you're going throughout this level. Try to save some of your automatic weapons. So let's go. This first raptor that's going to show up will come after we pass this tree, and there's going to be two. So jump over the first one and jump over the second one immediately after. Just like that. On High Terra, it was the triple raptor, but on Seek and Destroy, it's a double raptor. That's just how I remember it. Once you pass the tree, then just jump over it. And of course, if something goes wrong, you can always just do something like this. Just jump over them and kill them. Your standard raptor kills. So, right here, we're going to encounter these birds. I like to jump over them like this. If you're on normal mode, then you can just run through them with your tranquilizer. But as you can see on hard, sometimes they pass through. So, yeah, again, if you're on normal, you can just do something like this where you jump and shoot them like this. But on hard, again, it doesn't work with 100% consistency. So you might want to learn just jumping over them. Do a small jump over this first one so that it puts that second bird into a good position. Because if you do a big jump, then this bird might be put in a bad position to where he'll hit you in midair. But if you do a small jump, then this bird will be out of the way and you can do a large jump over him. So small jump, big jump, and then these two really don't matter, just jump over them. Alright, going into this room, this is our first bit of AI manipulation. So I'll just show it off real quick, just to show what it looks like. So we're going to go to the left. And I missed the kill, but that's kind of what it looks like. So the idea behind this section is you don't want to jump when you're on the upper platform. If you jump early, then the raptor might jump up early. So just don't jump until you reach almost the end. So stay down and then jump up, and then you can kill him like that. Pretty simple. Just don't jump until he gets right underneath you, and then don't do that. But yeah, that's the strat. Just don't jump until he's underneath you, and then you can continue on. We're going to go through this door. I'm just going to kill that guy and make a save right here. Because coming up we have another AI manipulation. So, same idea. When we go into this room, we're going to jump onto a higher platform, and there's going to be a bunch of raptors underneath us. But as long as we don't jump while we're on that upper platform, then they won't jump up. So I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, and you want to have out your gas grenade, because there are a few Dilophosaurus that are going to be in the way that we'll shoot with our gas grenade. So this is what it looks like. Jump up immediately, and then just don't jump. From here on out, just don't jump. And we're safe. So I'll do that again. Get out your gas grenade. Jump up immediately. And then just don't jump from here on out. It's as simple as that. As you can see, these raptors will not jump up to the top as long as you don't jump up. here's a good demonstration. They just don't make it up for some reason. But as soon as you jump, then you can see that they're starting to get a little bit higher. And yeah, see, so now they've gotten up. And of course that can happen anywhere on this platform, so just don't jump up and you will be fine. Alright. Next up, we have this Dilophosaurus, who's in a pretty annoying spot. It's easy to kill him if you want to go slow. You can just duck down like this and shoot him like that. And continue on. But to get past him fast, what you want to do is, I like to use my shotgun to do this, just because it's a bit more consistent, I think. But we're going to do a diagonal shot. We're going to jump towards him and just shoot diagonally down. And we're going to shoot at the last second, right before we touch him, just so we can ensure that all 3 bullets will touch him. So it'll look like this, just like that. Right before you touch him, then that's when you shoot. If you do this strat, you don't want to do a full jump, because then you'll jump over him almost. You can't make it all the way over him, unfortunately. But if you do a full jump, then your shotgun will miss. So you want to do maybe about a 50% jump, so you can make it over the gap while still jumping low enough to actually hit him. So that's what that looks like. Next up we have 2 pretty annoying green raptors right here. And the best way to get past them is to do 2 diagonal shots. And hopefully if you time it right, the timing is pretty tight. But that's the fastest way to get past them. Just do 2 diagonal shots down like that. I'll try it again. Just look down, just time your jumps, and I missed it. But yeah, this section is actually pretty difficult to get past without slowing down. If you want to, you can always just opt to kind of go slow like this. Maybe don't use your machine gun, actually. You could do something like this. If you duck on this ramp, then they won't really jump. So you won't have to worry about that. They'll almost kind of walk up the ramp. You can see how they kind of glitch out. Yeah, see, they don't really jump if you're ducking. So that's how you can get past that slowly and safely. But if you want to go fast, just look down, time your jumps, and I'm still missing it. But if you miss it, you can just do that and get past them. You really don't even have to fight them. Continuing on. Let me make a save, because we have another bit of AI manipulation in this room. So we're going to go to the left, and I'm actually just going to show what the route looks like real quick. So here it is. So we jump over here, and we jump up onto the second one, and just like before, we don't jump while we're on this platform. So that way, that raptor doesn't jump up towards us. So same idea as before. So I'll do it again. Jump up onto the second platform. You can kill that Dilophosaurus if you'd like, and then just don't jump while you're on that second platform. That'll slow the raptor down enough to where he'll get stuck behind that volcano, and then allow us to make it through. Now there are a few things you want to be aware of while doing this. So any bit of variation with your movement can affect that second raptor that's following us. And even something as small as doing edge skips on these little volcanoes, that might affect his movements. Depending on when you jump over these volcanoes, can add variance, and it can get not super consistent. You can do these edge skips if you'd like, but again, it becomes a little bit not super consistent if you go for those edge skips, so I wouldn't recommend doing them. So don't go for these edge skips, just jump on the volcanoes like normal. And then right here, again, we're not going to jump, but we will take damage from this vent that's on the floor in front of us. you're just going to have to take this damage. It's not too much, but if you jump, again, I'll jump over it, or try to, but now the Raptor's up. So you don't want to jump at all once you're on this platform. No matter what, just don't jump. So avoid the edge skips. Now just stay low, don't jump. Kill the Dilophosaurus if you'd like. Now right here, actually real quick, fun fact. This tracker device that I'm standing on top of, the game developers intended for you to pick it up, but you actually don't need to. You can just run past it. But the important thing to know right here is when you're doing this last jump over the volcano, you want to jump late. Because if you jump early, then that might cause the Raptor to go for a large jump. And if he does a big jump, then he'll jump over the volcano and won't get slowed down. But if you jump late, then he'll do a small jump and then he'll get stuck behind the volcano. So I'll unpause and go for a small jump really late. You can see he got stuck behind the volcano, which allows me just enough time to slip through. So I'll do that whole sequence again one more time. No edge skips. Don't jump, just take the damage from that vent and then jump late. Then you can make it through. And of course, if something goes wrong, this section is actually a little bit tricky to kind of recover from. Like if you jump early or something, just because there's a bunch of Dilophosauruses around, and so it might get a little bit messy. So just kind of get to this open area if you can, and then just kind of do whatever you feel is necessary. If you feel like dodging him and running away from him, go do that. If you want to stop and kill him, then choose your strat if something goes wrong. Let me reset this part actually. Okay, so this room is pretty straightforward. On normal, I'm gonna pretend like I'm on normal. I'm gonna get out my tranquilizer, and then this jump right here. If you use your tranquilizer, you can just shoot and jump through this rain of fire without getting hit. I'll do that again. So you can just do this and make it through like that. Now, if you're on hard, I wouldn't recommend doing that, because again, those birds can slip through your stream of needles. I got lucky that time, and I was able to kill them all. If you're on normal, again, you'll get through that every single time, just because the birds will not slip through your stream of tranquilizer. But on hard mode, the strat is a little bit different. We're going to get out our shotgun. Let me make a save right here. So what we're going to do is we are going to, right after we jump, we will shoot our shotgun. And that'll align it to where those two birds will get hit by our bullets. We'll have out our shotgun and we will shoot as soon as right after we jump. So like that. One more time. Jump and then shoot. And you can see those two bullets will hit the birds like that. Alright, next up we have this. We're going to have a Raptor that's going to come flying in to the right, or from the right. And the easiest strat is to just do this, where you can stand back and shoot him like that. You want to have out your shotgun, or else he will most likely reach you. So just go into this door, stand still, because he's going to come in no matter what you do. Even if you stand still, he'll still spawn in. So you can do that. That's a pretty safe strat. On normal, it's still pretty safe to do this, but I might not recommend it for starters. But you can actually just hold left, or hold to the right, and start running towards him. If you do that, then you can just spam your shotgun as fast as you can, and you'll be able to kill him. If I were on normal, then that would have killed him. But because I'm on hard, he takes a bit more damage to kill. So on hard, we're actually going to delay when we start mashing the fire button. We're just going to delay for a few frames after we spawn in, and then we'll start mashing. And that'll allow us to get all 6 bullets, or all 3 bullets from all 3 shots to hit. So delay your shots just a little bit, and then you have to mash really fast to kill him. This is a pretty tight window. He comes very close to attacking you. So just delay for a little bit, and just mash away as fast as you can. I would not recommend doing that because it's actually not too risky, since, here, I'll just show an example. If you do fail it and get knocked down, again, you can just finish him off like that. You lose a little bit of time and a bit of health, but it's not terrible. But again, the easy strat, again, just stand still and just shoot him as he comes in, and that's pretty safe. Now for this room is pretty simple. We're gonna have, I believe, 3 grain raptors that we're gonna fight, or we're not even gonna fight. We're just gonna run through them with our shotgun. We'll shoot the 3 green raptors, and then we'll jump up onto a ledge, and I'll show what that looks like. So count the raptors. 1, 2, 3, and then jump up onto this ledge. Do one more big jump, and you can make it through. I'll do that again. So count the raptors. 1 raptor, 2, 3, and then jump up. Do a big jump, and you can make it through. Obviously, we're ignoring the raptors that'll fly overhead. We're just staying on the ground. That's number 2, number 3, and then jump up. This guy, you can jump around if you want to kind of be safe and do something like that. But if you do the big jump at the very end, then you can easily make it into the door. So big jump at the very end, then make it through. Pretty easy. It's actually not a difficult strat to do. So now this room, we're going to have 3 more brown raptors that are going to come flying into the right, from the right. This first one, just like before, is going to spawn in immediately, but we don't have to kill him this time. We can just jump right over him. So it'll look like this. Spawned in, and then just jump. Once we pass this pillar that I am just now in front of right now, is when the second raptor is going to spawn in. That's just the visual cue I look at. Once we pass the pillar is when we jump, right before the fire. Right before the fire is when we jump. So here we go, jump, and then jump one more time. And then we're at the very end. I'll do that one more time. So just jump immediately, pass the pillar, jump, jump one more time. Now for the end. Hopefully you have a decent amount of ammo with your SMG or your tranquilizer. Again, it's not, you don't have to have a ton of ammo. You could probably get by even with 100 of just one of them. Even if you have just 100 bullets, you could probably get through. You might have to space out your shots a little bit, but it's not too bad. So again, if you have enough, you can just, don't do that. You can just hold down the fire button, get past the first 2 raptors. There's always going to be 2 at that first one. Then just hold it down to the very end. That is, of course, if you have enough ammo. And make it through. If you don't have enough ammo to just hold it down, you might need to space out your shots just a little bit. So you can do something like this. Shoot it, and then just release as soon as you kill the raptor. Wait about a second or 2, do something like that if you're low on ammo. And if for some reason you have, well, you can use your shotgun obviously if you want to, but then you do have to actually kind of time your shots, which might be a little bit risky. Again, ideally, you'll have your SMG or your tranquilizer that you can just hold down, spacing out the shots if you need to. But if for some reason you have no ammo whatsoever, then you can always just mash as fast as you can with your standard rifle. On normal, I don't believe you can just hold down your rifle and make it through, even on normal. I could be mistaken though. On hard, you definitely can't. You can't just hold down the standard rifle and make it through. The Raptors will attack you if you're just holding down the rifle. So you might need to mash as fast as you can while they're coming in. Again, this is a super rare scenario. If for some reason you have no ammo whatsoever, you probably won't have to deal with that. So that was just a demonstration. So anyways, that is Seek and Destroy. Alrighty, moving on to the next level, which is the Spy mission. This is another pretty straightforward mission. So for ammo, for starters, I would recommend picking up as much shotgun ammo as you can, because you're not going to run out of ammo. You can go crazy with your shotgun, and you're not going to run out of ammo. There are a ton of ammo caches throughout the level. So yeah, pick up as much as you can if you're just learning the game. Now, if you're comfortable and you can conserve a bit of shotgun ammo to skip a few of the caches, you can get by with picking up one ammo cache with your shotgun and going through the rest of the mission with your machine gun, switching back and forth between shotgun and machine gun. One more thing is you could probably get by, if you're really, really good, you could probably get by with skipping all of the ammo caches, but that's something that not even I do. I do end up picking up one cache, so with that in mind, let's just get into it. Again, just pick up as much shotgun ammo as you can when they come along. So here we go. So actually right here, I'm gonna explain kind of the mindset you want to have going into this level. So there's gonna be a bunch of these spawns, these concrete blocks with a grenadier right behind. Now the idea that you want to have is when you're going throughout the whole level, you want to do really small jumps, especially over these concrete blocks. This is super important because if you forget and say you just do a full jump, then you're going to get hit with a grenade like that. So you want to go through this whole level thinking just do a small jump like that. Every concrete block you come across, you want to do a small jump over, because just assume that there's going to be a grenadier directly behind it. So just do a small jump anytime you see those concrete blocks. Don't do that or that. Again, there's another example. You want to do a really small jump. This first ammo cache is going to be a trap, because I say that because directly behind it there is a flamer right there. So if you want to be fast about this, you can just switch to your shotgun and do those diagonal shots. You can do something like that if you'd like. So 2 diagonal shots will kill him like that. If you want to be safe and slow about it, unfortunately we can't do our ducking method because obviously the concrete block is in front of us. So what we need to do instead this time is, again, get out our shotgun, and you have to kind of jump and shoot right as you're passing over the concrete block so your bullets can actually get around it. If you do that, then you can pick up the ammo if you'd like. Or you can do something like that. And we'll continue on. You can pick up that ammo if you'd like. Get get that flamer guy. There are a lot of flamers on this level, if you were unaware. Jump past these guys. Here's another flamer right here, directly behind this block. So again, you can do your diagonal shots like this again. Or if you want to be safe about it, you can do something like that. Oh, and there you go. I just blanked out for a sec, and I did a big jump, and that cost me, it made me get hit. Actually, let me do this, because I'm kind of low on health. So always just tell yourself, do really small jumps over these blocks. Small jump, small jump. There are a couple health kits along the way on this level, so health sometimes doesn't become a problem. Grab this one, I would recommend. You can skip. You're going to want to end up picking up at least one health kit, regardless of what strats you're doing. There's almost no way you can get through the whole level without picking up at least one. At least if you're going fast. But the health kits are not out of the way at all whatsoever. You'll lose only a couple frames if you pick them up, so anytime you come across a health kit, might as well pick it up. So here we have another flamer. He's going to come up like this. You can do something like that. Or of course you can always just duck down. Here's some more ammo. Like I said, you can just go crazy with your shotgun. Here's another health kit. Okay, so I would recommend killing these guys, actually. Let me get a save right here. So I'd recommend killing these guys, because coming up we have this flamer at the very end of this cliff, and he's really annoying to get because you can't jump across. You'll have to grab the vine, and if you grab the vine, then you'll be directly in his flame. So what I mean by that is, you can see I'll be directly in his flame, so you might have to either wait for him for the flame cycle to get past, or you could duck down like this and kill him that way. Now the fastest way to do this is to pre-fire like that and then do that. You have to do a diagonal shot while on the vine. Now that's very risky, obviously, because you're gonna be in the flame for quite a bit of time, and you'll get pretty close to dying. And these guys are on a bad cycle, so if you're gonna do the fast strat, fire right before you jump, and then as soon as you get into the flame, that's when you look down and shoot again. And then again, the easy safe strat is to just duck down like this and shoot him like that. So now you definitely want to pick up this health kit, because you'll probably be pretty low on health. Some more flamers, some more small jumps. Just do as many small jumps as you can. Again, this level is mostly straightforward, as I said. Really not a whole ton of tricks. This is another trap right here. I always think of this ammo cache and health kit as a trap, because it's guarded by a flamer. Might as well pick them up. Another flamer. That one you can duck down underneath. Here's another guy, another flamer that's stuck or hiding behind a block. So again, you'll have to do either a diagonal shot like that, or you'll have to kill this grenadier first. If you want to be safe about it, you have to do something like that. Because if you avoid killing the grenadier, then he's just gonna grenade you anyways. So kill that grenade guy first, and then stand back and shoot the flamer like that. And again, if you want to go fast, just do 2 diagonal shots like that, and continue on. And I hope I don't run out of time, but we are coming up on the end of the level. One more flamer. That's the last flamer. You can jump over these guys, you can ignore all these guys, and we are at the end of the level. So that is Spy. Pretty straightforward. It's just a whole lot of memorizing all the enemy spawns and doing small jumps. Alright, I will see you in the next video.